Live from Studio 6B in the Fimble Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Pran Funkels. Live.
That's what I said.
That's what I said too.
It's Larry pretending to be another person on the show. He's trying to be Cody tonight. He did a really good, convincing job for a second.
How you doing, folks? I got notified on my phone and on my laptop that I broadcast from that the show is live.
Nice.
It doesn't usually tell me on the laptop. At least not that I've noticed.
Well, you got all slow and then you sped up.
I hope there's not a... Oh, what the fuck is it doing? Sorry.
Well, Mike's not here yet. I heard it had something to do with...
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza bagel bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Pizza during the prime time, anytime the high time. Pizza going down so fine. So fine, so fine, so fine. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
When diarrhea's on a bagel, you can eat diarrhea anytime.
More like acid on a bagel.
When I've done too much cocaine, my voice sounds like this. Am I loud? That was probably loud.
It's alright.
I mean, I'm probably waking people up here.
Oh, well, isn't that a darn shame for one of them?
That's a crying shame.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Cody, look out.
Oh. You can hear, like, with that slowed down one, does it not sound like it's saying, cup of coffee, cup of coffee?
Wait, listen. Yeah?
Was that the spread gun from the arcade of Contra at the beginning there?
No, it's one of those sounds on the Japanese Simon's Quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it is Konami, so
Yeah.
probably the same sound design brand stereo system that designed that sound. Sound design stereos. They're great for taking to the playground near your house when your dad makes you go outside for the day and you want to still listen to channel 25 and plug it into the outlet outside there and listen to the TV on your sound design stereo. I think we talked about that on the show.
Yes, we have.
Fond memory. So was that Mr. Mikey Stipe?
Yes, it was.
I thought so. He's got a distinct voice. What song was that?
I don't sleep, I dream.
What album's that from?
Monster.
Is that, what else is on that album?
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Okay. Is that before Losing My Religion?
No, it's after.
Oh, okay. I got so fucking tired of hearing that song
Yeah.
on Kiss FM. it was like that. Because we're gonna play some REM, and that was the one oh I'm sorry, no, they Everybody Hurts, they played that. Yeah, they played a lot of REM. They played that, played Everybody Hurts, and they played It's the End of the World as We Know It.
Shiny happy people.
That was a deep cut that every once in a while when the boss wasn't looking they would sneak that in.
What? That was everywhere
Yeah.
in California.
They played it a lot, but not as much as Losing My Religion, and then we're gonna play some Depeche Mode, and
Yeah.
literally the only song they ever played was Personal Jesus. They never play. It just always fucking drove me crazy when yeah. How much of this show has been over the years? There's been a lot. You could probably edit together 8 or 9, conservatively speaking, probably 8 or 9 hours of us bitching, especially me and Patrick, about songs that they played too much on shit radio. I was thinking... I'm sorry, what?
No, totally. I get what you mean. Go ahead.
Well, I was listening to something recently, and they were talking about something that I was aware of, but I hadn't thought about in a while. But when Elvis Costello was on SNL in season 2 or 3 or something, and he had that radio song or radio or something like that.
Yeah.
And the song is about, talking shit about corporations buying up radio stations and how it's not good. And that was, the late 70s. And they told him he couldn't, they told him not to do that song on the show. And then famously he started playing it, one song. And I remember seeing this in reruns and not thinking a lot about it, but they purposely started playing one song, and then he stopped it 10 seconds in and was like, no, there's no reason to play this, let's play something else. And then they played radio whatever. Radio, is that what it's called? Radio?
Yes.
And then supposedly Lorne Michaels was losing his shit, and Elvis Costello was permanently banned from the show, and because GE even back then owned NBC, and from the executives they had told Lorne Michaels don't let him play that song because it's criticizing what we're doing.
Yeah. It's so funny.
So even back then, and at the time, that I guess if it was season 2 or 3, then it already wasn't the cool underground thing anymore, but when it first started it was,
Yeah.
And then SCTV came to NBC, and then it was the new cool. It would come on after SNL, and this is the real shit here. This is the underground shit after Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And then eventually it probably got more mainstream, in the later... it was only on, I think, a few seasons on NBC, but they started making them have musical guests, which, to their credit, they actually, wrote them into the sketches, so they made it interesting. But, as it probably should have been, SCTV didn't last forever or very long. But if it did, it probably just would have gone downhill. And kind of what happened with SCTV is the people on it, more and more of them left the show to do movies and stuff, and became household names, you know.
Yeah, and then it's like, who do you got left, and why should you, at some point, why should you bother?
The last season it was on Cinemax when it was still, I think, kind of a new thing. Because I don't even know if is Cinemax still even a channel.
I don't know.
You not that you would know, and I wouldn't either. But yeah, I guess they had SCTV on their network. So then, of course, they were like cursing because they could during that season. I think it was just one season. But, you know, you would think, because in that season, I think at one point they got down to like 4 cast members, but it was still good. In fact, it was as good or better than it had ever been. Mm-hmm. But John Candy was still kind of on it at the time, and you'd think he would be the first one to stop doing the show, like a regular cast member, but he was still on it a decent amount, which was cool.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh shit, is my internet going out, or
Maybe.
is it slowing down and speeding up?
Well, that time is like an Atari sound effect to your voice.
Well, that's fucking great.
Oh.
Well,
Let's have another song on Kiss FM. Just getting the record up here. Just a second.
who's it gonna be?
Life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
What do you call that hairdo?
Not sure. It's kind of like pigtails, but on the side. I don't know.
Look at that. Look on the right there. Eh? I like that.
Yeah.
Now we're just objectifying her, and that's not okay.
Yeah, well, not trying to.
No. I just, once again, good visuals.
Yes, I agree.
Was that a see-through top? She's right.
Yeah, you can see her bra, I think.
Well, I was hoping to see some nickel nips.
Well, while she sings Nickelback.
No. No, definitely not. Do you think there's that on that channel?
Let's see.
Where's Mike? Are you still eating something, Mike? In the bathroom. It sounds like I'm in the bathroom. I've just explained that joke to you.
Oh, thanks.
Would you like to respond with something obvious?
Okay, what am I looking up for her to sing?
I don't want to remind you because I don't want it to happen.
Well, I was gonna do it anyway, so...
Something that Mr. Chadwick J.
Oh, yeah.
Kroger might have crooned. And if ever there was a crooner, it was Mr. Chadwick J. Kroger.
No, she doesn't.
Oh. I mean, in a way, I'm glad. Yeah, let me just retract that. Ow. This one's for you, Lisa.
You'll say I only hear what I want to. And you'll say I talk so all the time. So
I never liked that song.
I like that song, Bites.
Does it bite some reality?
Yeah, and that's a movie I've never seen.
I have not either.
Possibly the only Ben Stiller directed movie that I've never seen. I'm sure it's good. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. If you know me or if you've listened to this show, then you.
Well, this guy ain't never seen it.
He has not. No.
This guy,
Wait.
he sure don't listen to Lisa Loeb. I'll tell you that.
No, sir. She's got glasses and she's a nerd, so she certainly can't be sexy. Do you think I'm sexy?
Should we call it?
Oh, I just got a report.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman who appears to resemble, to a great degree, Grimace, and he's trying to get into the art museum in Sarasota, Florida.
And it sounded like this.
Yes. I think this show is starting to wobble a bit.
Yes.
Mike,
We're on thin ice.
Uh-oh, I know what's coming. Is there a commercial coming here?
No?
Similar to the Avatar that we're looking at?
Oh. Well, now there will be. Well, first of all, does anybody know what it is?
I mean, I do, but
In the audience.
If I end up hosting tonight, then people will see a less melted version of this, because that's all I have.
Oh.
But that's okay.
No, there's only one regular and one melted.
The one I have is... the one I have might be an actual picture from the thing.
Oh. Well, I'll send it to you.
Someone in the chat already knows what it is.
Okay. Are they right?
Yes. Well, they didn't mention the second line of lyrics.
Crossfire, you gotta win the crossfire. You gotta win in the crossfire. Crossfire, you gotta win the crossfire. You gotta win in the crossfire.
Your friend was pretty accurate there, except he didn't say fart fire in the second part. I had a theory back then as a kid that it was saying that maybe it was saying like fight, because I think there's a part where it might be saying fight fire with fire, or maybe it's just saying fight. I don't know. That was kind of my theory, because like it can't be saying fart fire. You know?
I always thought it was far fire. You have to win it in the far fire because you have to stop. Or no, you have to get the ball way far away, or you have to block the ball far away from you, maybe?
Sadly, we may never know what the actual lyric is, because everyone involved in the making of that commercial has passed away. I'm just assuming.
Well, the guy who did
Because when you do that much goddamn cocaine, you know.
Well, that's how... I
don't mean to be insensitive.
I think that's how the singer died of an OD, like shortly after doing the song. 'Cause
5 seconds.
You gotta win it in the fire. You gotta win it.
I'm getting far fire, like I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe that's. But why would that be like? Why would that? Here, we're adults. I think it's safe to say that, and we still can't figure out where they were going with this shit. So why would they? Even if it is far fire, like why would you think that kids are gonna figure that out? I don't think they put as much thought into it as we are,
No.
to be perfectly honest with you.
The guy probably had 2 weeks to do it, and he waited to the last 8 hours, and just like, God, what can I put in here?
As one does when they're in a constant coke binge for 15 years straight.
Yeah. I just took a screenshot from the Crossfire commercial, and I figured this time instead of making it totally crazy, just put one filter on
Yeah.
top of it. And so I think it looks really cool right now.
It looks like an oil painting or something. Did you do like what you usually do with the settings?
No, because it's a totally different thing when you upload a picture.
Oh, yeah.
And you just put, like, all you want to do is put their filter on your picture.
It looks kind of like that porthole in the background.
Yeah.
It kind of added that, didn't it?
Yeah, because that was like a sun in the...
Yeah, so it totally like changed that. It looks like something from the Goonies.
Yeah, totally.
Like they're
Or
in
like-
a cave doing something weird.
Or Hook, with Robin Williams.
Yeah. Which is interesting because I've been doing a lot of these usually at night when I'm trying to go to sleep, which probably doesn't help to look at fucked up AI drawings, but there was one that shit, now I'm forgetting what it was, but it did that same kind of thing where I know what it was, but I'm just not going to talk about it on the show, but it did kind of a similar thing. Like, in this case, it wasn't a picture I was giving it, it was just a phrase.
And no skydiving involved.
No, but I'll send it to you right now. Text it to you, Kira, if you want.
Okay. I'm still seeing all kinds of things in this picture, even though it's not. So there's a lot there that I tried to make it minimalistic, but there's still... It's not as bad as it normally is, but I can see a lot of things.
Alright, I'm texting this picture to you, but it put like this weird porthole in the background. And I think there's like reoccurring things that I've noticed in these AI drawings. And I think I've seen like a few of these where it like puts this weird porthole, like this window, as if like submarine window.
Yeah.
Here, I'll text you what that picture is, because it's not something for the show, but you could probably guess what it is, kind of, but...
I need to get... Jesus Christ. Okay.
Sorry, folks.
No, I won't. Okay.
Yeah, I just drew that from that prompt, and I think that's... I like it, for one thing. I mean, it has the disturbing element, but also, like, it is... And, you know, this is not uncharted territory. Honestly, it's fucking scary what's going on right now.
Yeah, the more real you can make it, it's like the more scary.
And here's another observation. So I've been using like with the Winnie the Pooh passionately kissing Tom Brokaw. I'm using the same exact setting over and over because I just like it, because it's, I don't know. I don't want to venture out too far yet, but I'm doing like the photo setting, so it's like, trying to make it look real. But it's just really fucked up, because there's always something fucked up, no matter what it does.
Well, it's gonna be fucked up if it looks real.
So the thing that's like, that you've like gotten really weird, or like you've really confused it, and here's what I've noticed, at least with that setting, it starts putting like cameras and lenses in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've had that happen?
Yes, I have.
And it'll be like a Canon camera, but it's like messed with the letters that say Canon, so they're like this weird zigzag pattern.
Yeah.
It's really fucking weird.
I saw that when you posted it.
Oh, did I send you that?
Yeah.
Oh, which
Facebook?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't remember who I sent that shit to and who I didn't. Did I send you the one that was like my full name?
No, it's a fake name.
No, I put in just my name, just to see what it would do.
Oh, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Did I send you that?
I think you did, but I don't remember what it is.
It looks like some kind of creature / droid, or like android from Star Wars or something, but with like a camera lens for a face or something, and it's in the forest.
Did it think you meant Kodak or camera?
I don't think so, because I didn't spell it like I spell my name normally,
Yeah.
No, but I've put in other stuff, and it puts camera lenses or cameras in there.
Yeah, I remember that for a name we shall not mention on the air.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh, put it in the chat.
Anyway, we're not here to blab about that. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I see a lot of things in the avatar, and I didn't think that I would, because I kept it simple, but there it is. I can tell you like 99 different things. But I'm not going to, and should we call the cornfield complainer?
The cornfield complainer.
Do you want to talk to Bertha?
Probably.
Maybe you
or
can...
should he talk to Tom again?
Yeah, maybe he can fall asleep.
Sir, I was just... No. The kiss of death for a call. We can't seem to get people to answer any time that I'm going to do Tom these days.
Well, let's see if we can break the cycle right now. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error, please hang up.
Yeah, let's call Anonymous.
Want the real Slim Shady? Please
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
Please hang up. Please hang up.
Oh, we have...
The subscriber to Penthouse Magazine is busy masturbating. Because there are actual vaginas shown in this magazine.
Oh my goodness. Well, give me that goddamn thing. It's going right in the trash, young man. You're grounded.
Terribly sorry that you seem to have accidentally confiscated my fanny mag.
No, my little Tommy had it, and it's out of here, Buster.
Terribly sorry, but these pictures of fannies seem to have caused me to whack and unwrap my my linen door.
Well, Mike...
Haven't done enough calls like that in a while.
Yeah, we should. But Mike's here.
Was that a Square Enix joint?
Nah, think again, man.
That's all I got.
There's a certain plumber in this game. And sometimes he's even dinkin'-bodied.
Someone who was celebrated yesterday?
Yes. Was he?
Mm-hmm.
For
March
what?
10th, Mario. Mar 10. Eh?
Oh, God.
It is officially Mario Day.
Well, it's from Super Mario 64.
Oh. That explains why I didn't know what it was, and explains... That'll be enough, Frank. Can you turn off the fucking Yamaha?
Spooky.
It's the Philips CDI.
Oh, okay. Well, it, not only explains why I didn't know what it was, but also why I've talked about this recently, but that the Nintendo 64, like, I just never... They came out with all this stuff, and it just was not... Like the Zelda and the Castlevania and probably the Mario game. I don't know. Mike had one, but they didn't... I don't know. Didn't look like one of those type of games. It was just like, here's a 3D game, and it has these characters on it, but it's not going to feel anything like playing a, Castlevania or Mario or Zelda game. Maybe they did. I think we've talked about it. But that music doesn't sound like it's from a Mario game either.
Well, a totally different sound chip.
That was early in the... like when stuff started being digitized, and then the music would be... Which, I mean, at least that was a sound chip, but there was a lot of, like, look, we can just digitize the music, and it can sound like... we can just record the songs and not use a sound chip, and then was kind of the beginning of the thing where it's like a movie score, which to me just is not... It's good, sometimes, but like when every game was like that, like I don't need an intense movie soundtrack, score to every video game that I play, because I don't want it to feel like I'm watching a movie. I don't know. Grandpa's here complaining. BB sent something in Discord, in our Pran Funkels Discord. It's the Moja family history. Although I don't think I need to read anything else. Yeah, I think... Yeah, anyway. I don't know what I think it's just acting like it has something when it doesn't. I did one of those things. I don't remember if it was Ancestry or what, but they send me junk email like probably at least 3 or 4 times a week, and it's like, you have a newly discovered relative that you should check out, and then it will say their name in the email, and it'll be like, some bullshit like fake username or something, or it will be someone who is related to me and I know them, but it will be like sending me that email for the 40th time, like, oh, thanks for reminding me, because you just want me to go back to the website and pay for some shit. Anyway, Mike, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
The 34 guy heard about your dinner.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. He heard that you were making hot pizza for dinner? What the fuck? What are you going to have for breakfast, Bike? Are you going to eat a bike for breakfast, Bike?
Probably some oats.
Pizza Hut pizza to go. It's a made-in-the-pan extravaganza with a tender golden crust. Pizza Hut pizza to go. Drip.
That guy's dialect makes me not want to eat their pizza. It's like off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think of like the smell of farts. You know?
Yeah, well.
Pizza Hut's thinking about you. Alright, Mike, are you, have you visited Tom Skerritt lately?
We're visiting right now.
Well, have you tried to call Pizza Hut using recordings of those quote-unquote touch tones, which are not real touch tones?
With pure mozzarella.
Hello, Pizza Hut.
Next time. Pizza Hut pizza to go.
It was either that or I think it was a different commercial because it seems like it was more in the 90s, but Patrick used to criticize it because it was probably not even for Pizza Hut, but same thing. It was like fake touch tone keypad noises, but like you could tell that they were simulated. Something that probably most people didn't notice or criticize or talk about.
I stepped away the last 2 calls of the last show because I was putting a cat out. But there's the chubby chaser, this Hawaiian lady who got all... Oh, they would like... She would like...
I do a chaser to my... when I take a shot of an alcoholic beverage. It's a chaser of queso.
Did you hear that last call with the feisty Hawaiian lady?
I certainly did, and I made notes of when it started and stopped in the timeline.
Okay.
As I do every show when someone answers or anything of note.
Do you want to talk to her?
Me?
Yeah.
If you think I'm worthy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Billis had a message for you, if you're ready.
Who? Who?
Billis had a couple of questions and a message to give to you. Billis has been very concerned about your health, young man.
What are you talking about?
Talking about you, you dumb shit.
The fuck are you talking about? Come over here, you dumb fucking howler.
My name is Tom
What are you talking with me, you fucking idiot? You calling me talking shit?
Sir, do you have a PhD?
Fucking dumbass fuck.
I have
fucking
a
call my number
PhD.
again, you idiot.
I'm gonna call it. Let's give him a call back. So that's his, that's her husband or something?
I think so.
Is he the chubby chaser individual that we're... Is he the titular chubby chaser?
Please leave your message for...
That's CONBRELEPHER.
I don't... It's just a number. I don't know anything... Or I didn't save the details. I just named it the Chubby Cheese. I have no clue. Just somebody from Hawaii.
Come on, baby. Let's do that twist.
Oh, wait a minute. There might be something special regarding that.
Oh, boy. It's going to be one of those nights, folks. Are you ready to get...
Oh, there's not, but there's something else.
The plane's taking off here in the
I hear
basement.
that. There's a certain warm beverage that a certain individual enjoys.
Warren! Warren! Ever seen one of these, Warren beverage?
Mike?
Chocolate.
Is that what you were going for, Kira?
Yeah, and it would help a lot if the song would start when the video starts. There's like all this silence.
Is it one of those with the... I believe in marigolds.
Oh, yeah. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing. You sexy thing. You. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing. You sexy thing.
Wow, she's like our go-to singer. Just pull up a song.
Do you think she's married? Asking for a friend.
I think she's single. I don't know why. I'm probably wrong, but...
Mike, what do you think?
Hot and horny guy.
Mike is a hot and horny guy.
I can't blame you, sir.
Well, I'm having fun. How are you guys? What? Who's calling?
That dude.
Okay, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom Saltermeyer, PhD, may I help you? What were they saying?
I don't know.
I have to order tequila.
Call back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just threw gas on the Saltermeyer fire. On the Salter fire.
Please leave your message for...
Pole position!
Let's block the number.
Jack Black. Not to be confused with Jack Black.
Please leave your message for...
Hi, Todd.
Alright, he's...
I will check back with him later in the show.
Okay. What's
like David Letterman, when he had his phone on the desk that he would, or under the desk, and later he would actually be dialing live on the show.
Yeah.
That was always fun. We'll just check back and he would do that too. He'd like call some business or something and like call him back later in the show.
Okay.
Nothing like that would ever be allowed to happen in today's heavily homogenized and cleansed system that we're all in.
Yeah.
Pran Funkels.
And so now they're a bona fide like couple because they're both like really good victims. I love it when you get partners or whatever that are really both good victims.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially when you hear like one or the other in the background after you know that like what their personality is.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the best. Because also it ups your chances of getting someone to answer and for it to be a good call.
Yeah.
Twice as many potential people answering that same phone number. I heard the word bona fide and it got me to thinking about that hot rod Lincoln. Is that, are we seeing if that song is in the queue for
wait, which song?
A certain gal.
Say it again. Which one?
It's Hot Rod Lincoln by Commander... What's his name?
I don't know. No, it's not on there, but as a consolation prize.
Commander. That's very familiar. That sample, there's something about it where when it's like it makes me feel like I'm trying to like my esophagus is trying to like push something down and it's trying to come back up. That kind of feeling, which is of course not pleasant.
Dude, are you drinking that same drink?
Yes.
I can tell. It's good.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's a good
So
thing.
what was that from?
A certain gentleman in a red spandex suit who shoots webs.
That's not from the same arcade, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. That's surprisingly not tinny and loud and offensive for the Spider-Man arcade from Sega 1991?
I think it's 91.
Is it from 91?
91 or 92, I don't remember.
I think it's 91. And if it's not, then I guess we'll have to hear that Game Over song. Get ready to put your fingers in your ears, folks.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Anytime I play it, it's unbelievably loud. That wasn't too bad, at least for me. Actually, yeah, my volume's at a decent level.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good game, right?
Yeah. I was like,
that's
really
the one that
cool zooming in and zooming out to like where's a platformer for part of it, and then it's a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I like those type of games. And what was the there was another Marvel type game that was like that.
Avengers?
Yes, was it that? Where it sort of zooms in and zooms out?
Oh, I don't know if that one did it or not.
It was that, or it was like the Captain America or something maybe did that?
Yeah, it's Captain America and the Avengers.
Did that zoom in and out?
I don't remember it doing that.
Seems like that one was like the sprites were really small and it didn't zoom in.
They were really small.
I always, as a kid, when I would see that, I like never played it because I'm like, man, those sprites are really small, like a Nintendo game. That's not. I'm not gonna pay $0.25 to play that.
Yeah, they are really small.
Which, of course, you know, doesn't make the game less fun, except it has some effect on its appeal, you know. Like, you know, there are games that on all platforms and arcade, but there are games that like the game itself is really fun and the visually it's very pleasing, and then it has god-awful music and sound and it makes it like almost impossible to play it. And then there's vice versa, where like, and there's not a lot of examples like this, you know, where there's that big of a contrast, but there were games that had like really great music and sound, and then everything else about it was complete shit, you know.
Like only the sound team is good and the other parts.
Yeah, and you felt sorry for the sound team because you're like, oh, everyone's gonna say this game sucks, and like, you know, the musicians were really good.
Yeah. Mike, do you have the Notary Ray soundboard? Because this guy's name is Ray. I figured you could just open with Ray and see what he said.
Obviously, the soundtrack or the, you know, the score to a game is equally, if not more important than a movie.
Yeah.
And it's very important in movies, you know, or TV shows. It can make the scene or the environment, you know. I'm gonna mute.
No, totally agree. Mike, do you have that?
Ray.
Okay, cool.
As an example, if you're playing like a game like Raiden or something, or like just a shooter, a bullet hell type of game, to me...
Jack Nicholson's teeth.
Yes, yeah. Or Scotty from Star Trek. His bottom teeth on Raiden. Either one, you know. But those games, like... And you can do this because there was like Raiden for DOS or something, and like the one that I had, it was like a CD-ROM, so it had like redone music, which was, you know, good, but like if you played it without the music and just the sound effects, it's just like really fucking boring to me.
Yeah, like movie
Even
music or something?
Just no music, or a game with like really repetitive music, like the Terminator game that was on AVGN, where the music is just... There were more games like that than anything, especially for Nintendo, and based on movies, where like the graphics might have been good and it was enough where you saw the pictures on the box and you rented it, or God forbid, purchased it because of the graphics and the pictures, and then you like played it and you're like, oh, the sound on this game is god awful. But there were a lot of games on Nintendo like that where like, and the Terminator games, probably all of it sucks from what I remember, but the graphics could be really great and the game could be great, and then it just has this extremely shitty repetitive music or sound effects, and that just ruins it, you know.
Yeah, like what if you got that as your only Christmas present as a kid?
But then there were kids, friends of mine, that would play Nintendo or Sega Genesis or whatever it was, just with the game muted and like listening to the radio or CDs or something, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're supposed to... On the Genesis, you can plug the headphones right into it and listen in stereo.
And I, like, in hindsight, I kind of understand now, like, why they were doing it. So I'm not as judgmental as I was back then, but like I was so invested in video game music back then, and it just really pissed me off, you know.
Yeah,
and I would tell my friends how I felt. I was very open about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the person that I'm thinking of, we had an understanding, like he knew where I was coming from, and his thing was just he was way into listening to new music, and like his parents had a lot of money, and he was like always buying new CDs and stuff.
Damn.
And he's dead now, so you know, I think he's the same guy that I said was dead last week or the week before, but love him a lot if he's out there listening. All right, sorry, let's make a Pran Funkel.
All right, this is Ray for Ray.
Hello? Ray. Hello?
You wanted to speak with me for some reason.
And who's this?
Nancy, I'm a notary.
Hello?
I'm a paralegal here in the county.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Well, who am I speaking to now?
Can you hear me?
Are you high?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear what this person's saying. Hold on.
Hi. Are you speaking to me now?
Okay.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah. Let me call my phone. Make sure it's going through. And get the right account. And call myself.
Okay.
I don't know who you are, and I have no idea why you're calling me. I'd like to be able to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's coming through perfectly. I think he was just like not wanting to talk to him or something.
Yeah.
Let's call him back.
Hello?
Ray,
Yes.
you wanted to speak with me for some reason.
And you are?
I'm a paralegal here in the county.
Or what county is that?
Your granddaughter called looking for notary service?
Yeah, I don't have a granddaughter. I think you've got the wrong number, sir. And you didn't even tell me who
You sound like you are in the South. It sounds like maybe Kentucky. I can't tell. Maybe Mississippi. I'm not sure where you are.
Well, what's your name?
Or are you just hammered?
Okay. Nice prank call, bro. You just calling people at midnight? Is that all you can do is just bother people at midnight?
Please don't fuck my mother.
Okay.
I'm a nasty man.
Go ahead.
Okay. Prank
I'm recording
calls.
this conversation. I'm recording this conversation, but go ahead. Keep talking.
It sounds to me like this is a prank call that you're making.
You called me.
You're not being forthcoming.
I don't even catch your name. Who's not forthcoming?
Nancy.
Oh, is that your name, Nancy?
You medication.
Is your name Nancy?
Yes.
Oh, you must be transgender then.
Okay. You said that to me first.
Well, you said your name's Nancy, and you sound like a guy.
That's where we're at right now.
That's correct.
I'm not the knucklehead that's making these calls.
You called me, bro.
Well, clearly you have my telephone number, or somehow the company has a couple of lines crossed.
How's that?
Why do I sound like I'm dealing with a third grader?
Well, you're speaking like a second grader, so I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You calling people at midnight playing games?
Like what?
Well,
Can you be more specific? Please help me out here.
What are you on, drugs or what?
Can you tell me why I'm a nasty man?
I'm not going to tell you shit because obviously you're sick.
Can you tell me? Can you read it to me?
Obviously we're done here, so I think you got the wrong number. You're just playing games. So have a good night.
Does my voice sound familiar to you?
No, it doesn't.
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying to you?
Goodbye.
Did you finish high school?
Could you play that again for me? So, who was that guy?
He was Ray, number 3.
Okay. At times it sounded like a self-call.
I didn't think so.
You're harassing me.
He kept saying things that reminded me of other soundboards. Gary Busey Burger King points out, change it from top chat to live chat if you're in the YouTube chat right now. Got a lot of people in our chat.
I'm going to call him back again.
I think so.
Okay.
How long have we been on?
An hour, right about an hour.
Okay. Good.
Thank you for calling Champion Motors. Sorry we missed your call this time. Please leave a name, number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay, I guess he blocked us, so let's...
Sounds like he's wearing a tank top and, like, smoking a cigarette and lifting some really small weights in his garage when he recorded that greeting.
Yeah. Let's call Anonymous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're prank calling Anonymous on Pran Funkels.
Thank you for calling Champion.
Apple water. BB is in the chat, as well as Gary Busey, Burger King, Peter Lee. Colin, guess what he says?
Does it start with a W?
Does. You want to guess what it ends with?
O-O?
That's magic. I was going to say it ends with a certain karaoke gal having a big O. The big O. We're not allowed to say the word orgasm on the morning radio. Take a night in the morning.
Classic rock all day.
But, well, what we can say is the big O. There was a local morning show that we used to listen to. Everyone but you, Kira, because you didn't live in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mike and Patrick all listened to this. And during the whole, the heyday for shitty morning radio, people, also known as morning radio people. When the whole Monica Lewinsky thing that went on for like a year and a half of hearing the same thing over and over, they would say, she was giving him a beige.
Okay.
And it took me a while to even figure out what they were saying, and then I realized, oh, they're like saying BJ, but they're not finishing saying BJ, because then I guess they're not allowed to or something. I don't know. You remember that, Mike?
He stepped away.
Ah, shit. God damn it, Mike. I thought you were going to hear about the beige. Or sometimes they'd like do a noise like that.
So stupid.
I actually judge myself for listening to it. But also, like, when you're young, you know.
I don't know any better.
Sometimes you don't realize that the radio, how stupid the radio has gotten.
That's when you push the button on preset number 3 and you hear...
What was that from again?
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and try to get those keyboards in tune with each other. Or let's give it another. Let's take 5. Try to get those tuned properly, and then start again. I don't like that.
Okay.
Don't like it. Tell you why. First, everything's out of key with each other there. Second, got a sample that's bending, so it's never quite in key. Drives me nuts also. Too bulky.
It's a black cat.
Toyed. It kind of sounds like it's ripping off Bobby Brown or something.
The Ghostbusters song?
Yeah.
Wait, does she have any Bobby Brown?
Mr. Robertington J. Brinovidovich. Bet you didn't know he was from that country that those people are from with names like that.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They call the Ghostbusters and they're in control.
Of their bowels. For now. And we'll see what happens after Dan Aykroyd plays Arkanoid with a hemorrhoid. Might not be in so much control at that point.
With an android?
Yeah.
As player 2?
On steroids.
Oh, how far can we take it?
So you know how they use that cliche? It used to be, like, for years, it was, it's like, on crack. And then after that, and I still hear it nowadays, it's on steroids.
Yeah, that got old like the first 10 times you heard it, and then it's just worse.
Both of those did. And I still hear the on steroids because I think it's more acceptable than crack these days, I guess. But I was just thinking, shit, where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Oh, I know where I was going. So I'm going to start, anytime that happens, I pledge right now on the show, I pledge to always stare at gas station signs.
Nice.
As directed. Use only as directed by Jonathan Penn. And his direction is, stare at that gas station sign. And also, to the fat kid, really ride that jet ski in the parade.
A jet ski in a parade?
I'm gonna go ahead and stare at a fat kid riding a jet ski in a parade. If you don't mind. Okay, so, what was I saying?
Talking about the pledge?
Oh, I pledge that the next time someone says on steroids, I'm gonna add to that I'm gonna say, like Dan Aykroyd, playing Arkanoid with a hemorrhoid. And what was the one you added, Kira?
With player 2 as an android.
With an android on steroids.
Yeah, there you go.
And by the time I'm done saying all that, they will have walked off. And they'll already be ignoring what I was saying. But I'll try. What was that? Is this
One notice got herself a big brown beaver and shows it off to all her friends. One day, you know, that beaver tried to leave her, so she caged him up a cyclone fence.
Along came Lou with the
I
old
don't like
baboons
this.
that recognize that smell. It smells like 7 layers. That beaver eats Taco Bell.
Mike, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Did you just take that in?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the visual there?
Yes. The camera's not doing her any favors.
Well, I mean...
Hi, how are you?
Not good.
That's good to hear. What can I get for you today?
What comes on your 7-layer burrito?
Alright.
Did you make the connection there?
But I was not doing good.
No, in the Primus song, the beaver eats 7 layer.
Oh. I didn't catch that. No.
Oh.
I knew I recognized the song, and I'm like, oh, is this going to be her singing that? And I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And then it was... And then it was still... It was alright. I mean, I admire the effort to be that wacky.
Yeah.
And I certainly can't judge anyone for being wacky.
Well, love her a lot. Want to fancy her? If she wants to be on the show, please do.
And also, BB in the chat says, Bertha came several times on the 7-layer burrito. That's not guacamole.
Did you see the picture in the chat earlier?
In our private chat?
Yeah.
Is it a picture or a...
Picture with text?
The Moja
Yeah.
family?
Yeah, I was away.
Yeah.
Okay, you already discussed that. I was away.
Yeah, I mean, there doesn't appear to be anything, like... I think it's just a fake... It's very generic. I didn't even read it, because it's... It just looks like a... Those are kind of bullshit. Or those websites. It's just like acting like, yes, we know, yes, there's the history of this name.
Yeah.
But it's not saying anything at all remotely specific. Anyway. I say anyway, and then I take a deep breath.
Mike, do you know what the avatar is?
Yes, I think I have a pretty good idea.
Okay. Want to tell us?
Well, it's two guys that their fear of loathing.
Fear of loathing.
Yeah.
Making
Fear. I, it, I don't think they're playing Hungry Hungry Hippos.
we can eliminate that, I think.
Could be a crossfire situation.
Crossfire. You got to win in the crossfire. You got to win in the crossfire.
That's definitely the easiest one to figure out so far.
Yeah. Intentionally made it that way.
It's based on an actual... no, folks, these from actual picture from the commercial. Of course, those for the Crossfire game.
Yes. Well...
Peter Lee says, glazed 7-layer burrito.
What should we call a...
Don't wait, or I'll get more bald.
They don't have to sing the McDonald's song.
So what did I say last week about... You'll miss what everyone's been balding about.
I don't
know. I think it's weird that you can tell by an announcer's voice, especially on a commercial, that he's bald.
Looks kind of like Jeffrey Tambor, his half-brother or something.
Yeah, or Wallace Shawn, yeah, or who's the other one?
I don't know.
It's mainly Wallace Shawn, but the Gilderman's guy.
Let's call American Finance. Maybe what's his name? Don Lepre. Could talk about finances.
Okay, this is not a frequent character on the show, but has been done once or twice, right?
Yes.
All right.
From Mommy Mutual.
Is that what this is?
No, this is...
This call may be recorded.
This is Sergio. How may I help you?
I was calling about the make me money thing.
Excuse me?
Hi, this is Don. What was your name?
My name is Sergio. How can I help you, sir?
I was calling about the money-making thing.
The money-making thing?
I'm going to tell you how you can get literally hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Sir? Is this a recording?
No, I'm speaking to you. Say, Sergio, is that your name?
Yeah. Are you trying to contact somebody at American Financing?
Yes, we got a money-making situation.
I can go ahead and gather your information. They can have
just by
somebody from
placing
American
small
Finance
ads
contact you
in
the
small
morning.
newspapers all over the country with tiny 1-900 numbers printed on them. Have you ever heard of this process?
Sir, I'm currently working. I don't have time.
I'm working as well on making money for you. Have you ever thought about starting a tiny 1-900 number?
Sorry, sir. If you're not calling,
Placing small ads in small newspapers in small parts of the country, all over the world, in a small font on a small piece of paper. I don't know if he was following me there.
No, I thought you were recording. You just sounded so much like his infomercial. I just thought it was commercial.
Mike, are you there?
Yes. That's one of
that.
That was one of my favorites.
Calls?
Characters. He needs to be on the show more.
All right. Now you can call him back.
Yeah, and we'll call Mommy Mutual.
This call may be recorded.
A money making package.
This is Sergio. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Don. I think we got disconnected.
Sir, are you trying to contact somebody from American Financing?
Yes, I was trying to finance some money.
Can I have your first name, please?
Don
And your last name?
Lapre.
Can you spell that?
Lapre. And folks, I gotta tell you, the spelling of this name
what's your phone
is
number?
insane. It's
what's your phone
402. I'm sorry.
Your phone number.
402-882-2083.
Thank you. And do you have an email you can provide?
Yes, it's making money the fastest and coolest way possible at AOL.com.
Can you repeat that email address, please?
It's making money the coolest and fastest way at AOL.com.
Sir? That is
Yes.
MAKINGTHECOOLESTWAY@AOL.com. Where did you hear about American Financing?
Absolutely not.
That's what you just said. You said that your email address is MAKINGTHECOOLESTWAY@AOL.com.
Sir, I think you might be having a stroke, if that's what you think I said.
You said making the coolest way? Can you repeat your email address?
Sir, quite frankly, I gotta be honest, I'm tired of repeating myself. It's a money-making system.
I'm trying to ask for your email address, sir.
And I'm just trying to make money and help you make money.
Sir, is there somebody you want to contact in American Financing?
Yes, I would like for Roger to place some tiny ads in tiny newspapers just selling little knickknacks and paddywhacks to old ladies.
So can you provide me your email address, or you don't have an email address?
Place tiny ads for 1-800 numbers.
Sir,
You're
I
gonna
need the
make so
information
much
order so I can send it to
goddamn
somebody at
money.
American Financing.
You're gonna
I'm
make
not
so much
interested.
money.
Is there
Money is gonna
there a
be
message
spewing
that
out
you
of your
wanna make?
asshole.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Oh man, that was great.
Sorry. Mike might be right. I might need to do that character more since haven't done it much on the show.
Well,
Yes.
Although it's got a lot of similarities with Tom, I gotta say.
no, the voice is very different.
With the attitude, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw your chat and I didn't put it on
No,
brief hold.
it was like he was gonna hang up anyway, but
At least I got him to acknowledge the. When I said asshole, that was just the last straw up his asshole.
Yep. Mommy Mutual.
Please press 1 for English. For English, please press 1. Thank you.
Can you phrase that?
Hello, and please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls
No,
are
they
recorded for quality assurance. We're very excited.
Okay, well, I guess Mommy Mutual is not very legit.
We're very excited. Our pussies are so fucking wet.
Hot ladies.
Hot ladies.
Let's call Haley.
somebody in the chat, I'm not going to try to find it right now, but was talking about the karaoke gal, and they said something like that her voice was very pointy.
Yeah. I like her. She does.
I do too.
She
Yeah.
gets far out there with some of the choices she does, and I don't think she takes herself that seriously. And she's really, really cute and wears good clothes and makeup and does her hair really well. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think she's married?
She seems like a fun-loving single gal, but I could be wrong.
A fun-loving... Oh, never mind.
Let's call Haley.
Go to the bathroom.
I'm not gonna be an asshole. It just tastes like agave. It doesn't taste
Your
like
call has been
hairspray.
forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
No, sir. No.
Gary Busey Burger King says Kira wishes she was single.
I'm definitely single. Have been forever.
I think he means
Call has
you
been
wish
forwarded
that
to
the
an automatic
karaoke
voice
gal.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, I hope so, but...
As do I, maybe I...
I have a friend that will come see you.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
There's a thimble and a thumbtack. And I've left it on your neighbor's porch. Cindy?
My friend.
Yeah. Cindy, can you tell them about it?
Well, if it's not clinically proven, then I'm not interested.
And the Githering Gort monster is ready to make a sandwich, too. It's gonna taste like
Spider-Man.
cornmeal.
What?
Spider-Man. Spider...
Shh! Go back to the corner.
Sounds like someone's got a 16-bit diarrhea pit in their backyard.
I put her in the corner, but the bitch came out. She gets another 20 minutes.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press
They
2.
say
To
booby
erase
or
and
booty?
rewrite message review.
There's a thimble and a thumbtack. Down your neighbor's porch. Cindy?
My friend.
Yeah. Cindy, can you tell them about it?
Well, if it's not clinically proven, then I'm not interested.
And the Githering Gort monster is ready to make a sandwich, too. It's gonna taste like
Spider-Man.
cornmeal.
What?
Spider-Man.
Githering Gort monster?
Spider...
That's one of the weirder messages we've left lately.
Very.
Sounds like someone's got a 16-bit diarrhea pit in their backyard.
I put her in the corner, but the bitch came out. She gets another 20 minutes.
Squeeze it, squeeze it.
What song is that?
Oh, it's...
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises.
If you are satisfied...
Is he saying boobies?
Squeeze it on, squeeze it on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it for a drink.
Ah. At the end there, you're hearing an ass slapped with squeezes.
Squeeze it on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it for a drink.
They're spanking someone with a squeeze-it.
Yeah.
Someone who frequently sings karaoke and uploads it to YouTube.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your bruises.
Was this the recording over or dubbing over the audio on a VHS thing?
Yes.
Okay, because I hear the video.
Yeah.
I can hear the picture being transmitted.
Yeah.
That's what that buzzing is.
Oh, we had these microphones from the mid-70s, and they were like, had this terrible buzz.
Were they Gene Rayburn-esque?
I don't know.
Were they silvery gray?
They were gold.
Oh. So they were TBN kind of?
I don't remember the name of the...
Christian televangelist colored?
Yes.
Gold spray painted?
Yeah.
We used to watch those, and like I always noticed how it looked like the set designer for I'm trying to think of I don't think it was the 700 Club, but maybe it was that. But it just looked like they went through and spray painted a lot of stuff with gold spray paint.
Probably.
Like the furniture and anything that was wood was like gold painted because it's heavenly, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
When you grow up and without cable, sometimes you just watch the religious station because there's nothing else on.
God, that's sad. It's like being in hell or something. But
yeah, I remember being so bored as a kid. Most of the time I wasn't, but I do have those memories of like just laying there on the couch watching. I was like, I'm just gonna watch TV no matter what it is, and like the only thing on would be like on the religious channel. And it was like painful, but I'm like, well, I'm watching TV no matter what, so I guess this is what I'm watching. Did you ever do that?
No.
Mike, did you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys probably had more friends than I did.
No, it didn't have anything to do with that.
For me, I think it... I always had a few friends, at least, probably, but I spent a lot of time just watching TV.
Well, the Squeeze It singing, it was the same thing as this.
Crossfire, you got to win the crossfire. You got to win in the crossfire.
Like when I time it up to start, where the guy says crossfire, if I just time it up every bar or whatever, he's got the timing like right on. As long as I start it when the guy starts singing it, it's like perfect.
But you mixed that
Yeah.
before the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But what you're saying is you didn't have to edit it other than just lining it up on the first part? That his timing was that good?
Well, not quite, but I cut it into 3 sections for each, little line that he sings. But
Yeah.
if you start it right when the guy, if you start each of them
With the guy,
yeah, it's perfect. Like I didn't have to do anything.
Was that the kid that has he done some prank calls that we've heard?
I don't think so. He usually was like too shy to get on the phone. He would just be in the background laughing or something.
Yeah, that always sucked. That was a thing, wasn't it? You'd have a friend that was like really fucking funny but could not do a prank call.
Yeah. Well, actually he did some, but at that time period, like it took him He actually was pretty good at calls. I think I've posted some, but
I would say that about Patrick. Like, if he could really do a prank call, I think he would be very funny at it.
yeah,
I mean, and he has been.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he hasn't, but I just remember when we were kids and stuff, like, he just was not able to do... He'd, like, have good ideas, and sometimes he'd just whisper to me what to say, you know, for
Yeah.
prank calls, but, like, he just couldn't really do them himself.
Well, that...
Or he... As you've heard on here when we've played some of those old tapes, he would sometimes, like, make an appearance in a call, you know.
Yeah.
Not unlike, you know, on this show, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That kid, at the time of recording that Crossfire, he was too shy to do calls, but he came around to it after about 3 or 4 years, and he would make calls. So. Slow starter, but I got him into it.
Well, I think we were making progress with Patrick. He was doing his fat guy.
Yeah.
And then he went and did another show.
Yeah, and I've got a friend who I did calls with who's really, really good actor and really good at prank calls, but he just has never, I don't think, wanted to come on this show, but he's up on some of the uploads.
From the old calls you've uploaded?
Yeah. Okay, let's call...
Prank calls are really an interesting study in human behavior.
They are.
Both on the side of the people making the calls and receiving.
Yeah, it really is.
know?
And we have like a log. Somebody can do a study of like 8+ years.
Maybe I'm just really fucking high right now.
No, I've always thought that. Like, if
you guys are high as fuck.
Yeah.
And then there's also the audience. There's a whole other study in human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Uh-huh. Now let's call...
Sometimes, I haven't seen any fellas tonight, have you?
I haven't been looking. Mike, see any
Mike?
fellas?
Seen any... Seen any hot and horny guys tonight, Mike?
I haven't seen any wandering around.
Are you high, Mike?
Little.
What's that?
I'm a little high. Go.
Over.
Over.
Hey, little fella, gotta change your touch. What you thought was enough might be too much. See, it's more cushiony than...
Cushiony.
Great, now I gotta do another prompt. Jake Holmes in a room full of Charmin rolls. What is that?
You just... a secret government team of special ops just deployed into the Charmin factory
Wow.
in Detroit.
Was that Jake
in
on the
bathroom.
megaphone?
I think it might have been.
Still don't know what that is.
Oh boy. Well, what else we got on the did we think I don't think we thanked the Panctrians on...
It sounds like you're just calling to get some good times and you don't intend to order. Am I right?
That was a good call from... Was that last week or the week before?
Last week.
Yeah, that was Pran Funkels' instant classic call, I think. because of the timing of. That's going to be an upload someday. I think I heard a deet or deet. Was that you, Kira?
I was playing around with some settings that change the kind of the atmosphere of what we're talking in. It's weird though. They're from a video game?
Okay, that's enough of that. You won't hear any more of that.
I'll never hear about Garrel and Company.
You know what's funny? Yeah, it's funny.
Mm.
Hey, see, here's the boy. I was describing that to some people yesterday. I was trying to like explain the joke of the running gag on Pran Funkels, the fact that Bertha never, or that I never get to say what I was going to say about Girl and Company, and in the process of trying to explain what was funny about it, of course, that being that I get cut off in the middle of the joke or explaining the joke or whatever. So yeah, I got cut off, you know, like the subject got changed or whatever, and it happened ironic. So it's like, it's the ultimate, you know, layer cake of a joke that just keeps going and going. Like, even me telling people about the fact that I can't explain it on Pran Funkels gets interrupted. So it's another layer of something not being explained.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's calloused up, and I'm being pushed out of the atmosphere.
Well, maybe you need some joint food.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Joint Food. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance. If you'd like more information about Joint Food and the TV special offer, please press 1, and we will...
Thank you, Jeffrey Dahmer. I'd like 3 Whanny burgers, please.
3 Flatty Burgers.
I believe I said Whanny burgers.
Okay, so you are thank you for calling Joint Food, and my name is David. I think you have the wrong number.
I think I have the right number. I've got a gut feeling on this one. Did you say your name was Chuck? I'm Nathan. I love you, and so does Jesus.
You have the wrong number.
I love you, and so does God and Jesus. You son of a gun. Peanut butter.
All right, you take care. Have a
There's
good
a
day.
peanut butter-legged turtle on your Dodge Daytona, sir.
I'm disconnecting. Have a great day.
Well, it's a sculpture made out of tartar sauce. Ah, boy. Mike, are you there?
What place was that?
Joint food.
Oh yeah. I think we've gotten this guy before, I believe.
I'm hung up fast because I came back and...
Well, Mike, what happened there? Wait, hang on. Start over.
He didn't have any burgers. Go.
I was saying Whanny burgers, and then he was like, Flatty burger? What did he say when he picked up? Like he was gonna, you know, let us know right off the bat he knew it was a prank call. After that place has like that 1.7 second hold music that stops and then starts over. Like the equivalent of meth or something for hold music. What the fuck kind of hold music is that? Please continue to hold.
Should we call back?
Call back.
And what should we do?
Thank you for calling Joint Food.
Donald.
Calls may be recorded for quality assurance. If you'd like more information
Yes.
about Joint Food and the TV special offer.
Thanks so much for calling Joint Food. My name is David. Could I have your first name, please?
Don.
Dot?
My name is John Lepre, and I was calling about the greatest vitamin in the world.
What are you calling about?
It's a joint food, and it's the greatest vitamin in the world.
Absolutely.
You're going to make so much goddamn money off of this product, you're gonna shit your pants.
Yeah, no need to, okay. I'm going to be disconnecting. We don't need the vulgarness, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just trying to
Yep.
help you make money on the internet and through 1-900 numbers.
Yeah, thank you so much for the prank. Appreciate
And
it.
placing tiny ads in small newspapers in large parts of the country in magazines that are not very big, but some of the print, the font, that's too big for the page that it's on. You know what I mean?
You have a wonderful day.
I love you.
He had to think about it. He's like, he loves me.
I was
Wow.
waiting for you or Mike to play something there.
I just wanted to see where it would go. Oh well. It's like, this is a big change in my life hearing this. And he had to just think about it, and then he hung up. Let's call.
Tiny packages.
I wanted to call.
You're going
Mommy.
to send tiny packages to tiny people smiling all over the world, and they're shiny. And they're having rapid eye movements, both with their eyes open and closed.
And
Sometimes looking all over the TV screen.
And Kate Pearson is guest vocaling.
And sometimes someone's yelling.
Oh. Okay, let's call Emily, number 2.
The number you are trying to call has been disconnected. Goodbye.
Okay,
Thank you, Stevie Hawking.
let's block the number.
The number you are trying to call has been disconnected. Goodbye.
Ah, boy. Mike, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. I think something happened with Kira. I think her Burger King delivery just showed up from Nornish. And also a delivery from Jordash Jeans. Do you think?
How you doing, Cody?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. You have you been high tonight?
Have I been high?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Currently, yes.
Are you still drinking your THC?
Yes, I wish my furnace was not on and that I could hear more of what you're saying without this being a CB, but you're asking if I'm still drinking it?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. If you're still drinking your THC.
Yes, I am. I'm enjoying these flow cannabis beverages.
Yes, yes.
And they taste like agave. Did you hear that?
The airplane land.
Yeah, there's like some rattling every time the heat shuts off. I've noticed there's like vibrating the house or something now.
You said it was what kind of drink?
Cannabis infused beverage.
Is there a flavor?
No. Right, are you just trying to get me to say agave?
No, like, is there other flavors or is it the only one that there is?
Oh, available from
Yeah.
this brand?
Yes.
For what this is, I think this is the only flavor because it's the only sativa one. I think there's different flavors of like hybrid, which I haven't tried, but they have like a root beer and a couple of other flavors.
So the one that I've had was pretty good.
But they have two sativa ones, and the other one that I don't know if I would ever want has caffeine in it also, which seems like a bad idea because anytime I've and this has happened during the show in recent months, but where I drink like coffee or something with a lot of caffeine in it, and it caused an unpleasant experience. Like I felt like I was on crack or something. On crack.
Crack.
It's like Dan Aykroyd playing Arkanoid with a hemorrhoid and an android for player 2 on steroids.
And on weed.
Did you ever look at a dollar bill on weed?
No.
Kara?
No. Kara had to abandon it.
Had to go where?
She's gone.
Where?
Wow.
Well, do you want to thank the patrons on Patreon?
Sure.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I know I'm in a good state of mind because this seems like a gigantic challenge to me right now, so that's a good sign, right?
Wow.
Here we go. Like to thank our patrons on Patreon.
Really? Is that what you do?
Colin.
Thank you so much.
Blue, what? 1, 2, 3.
I want to meet him.
Redacted.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Jimmy.
God bless you, baby.
Mr. Dong Wong.
Send me a request, friend.
Jessica.
Thank you for your service.
And last but not least, all the way from that place where they like to think about pecans. Hey, B 7.
God bless you, baby. I love you.
Pran Funkels.
Live.
That seems like a lot of people supporting us on Patreon. If you'd like to help us out, keep the show going, we got a Patreon link and a PayPal link. If you look at the description there. If you'd like to listen to the show as a podcast, there's a link you can copy and manually paste into your app. You can get that on our Discord channel, Pran Funkels. And that is an RSS feed from our archive, which is Pran Funkels on archive.org. Got a link to that too, I believe, on our About page and whatnot. Description here, probably. Kira, are you there?
Yeah, I put something in the chat.
That sounds made up, but okay. What zip code, please?
No, it's right there in the chat log.
This is what I just did.
What?
Thank patrons.
Oh, you did that already?
Yeah, that's what we just did.
Oh, okay, I stepped away. Okay.
I was one step ahead of you.
Yep. Nice one.
Honor students. Honor students are ready for extra credit.
Let's call a law firm.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
How's that Popeye's chicken?
Thank you for calling Alexander Shinar Personal Injury Attorneys. If you are a new client, please press 1 or wait on the line.
Shinobi? Sharp-dressed men having sex.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your fruit. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your fruit. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze
Squeeze it, fruit drink, squeeze it.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your fruit.
It's too
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your fruit. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze your fruit.
Gay men having sex. It sounds like the whole music on the gay chat line.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Lincoln.
Or Dick Bigger.
Oh, what's happening up there? Oh, what's happening up there? What's happening up there?
Marmaduke.
An apple pie. A lemon party.
Oh, what's happening up
Donegal, is that correct?
Building your online business?
Donegal.
I'm building my own gotta-go diarrhea. Meter game was exploding.
Ah, God. And when it round, when it round,
File's done.
when it round, when it round.
You what?
Little hair.
No, I do not work for the My Pillow guy.
Anal burn.
Terminate. 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 Terminate.
Whittleson? Whittleson?
That concludes our jam tonight.
Oh, that was fun.
I was like, we were all part of a band or something.
I kept wanting to, like, you know, cut it off and get back to the show, but then I would be like, I'm just going to play this right now thing again.
This call appears to be of an inappropriate nature, is being recorded for law enforcement purposes. We ask you not to call ending this call now.
What's funny is when I hear her say that, I'm like envisioning not only what she looks like, but like a ghost appearing in front of her, like the way she's saying that. like she's seeing an apparition of the call. It appears to be of an inappropriate nature. It's like a ghost performing a sexual act that is unpleasing to her.
But I mean, like Patrick Swayze. And...
Yeah, and Denty Moore.
Let's call the questionable cantaloupe seller.
I probably said that on the show before, but I remember watching David Letterman when he had her on, and when he introduced her, he actually said that. And it was sort of like early enough in her career that, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal.
What did he say?
He said Denty Moore.
Oh my god.
But, you know, at the time, like, I think he was in a high enough position to not get in trouble for that, you know, or just not being paid attention to enough. Because it was late at night. Anyway. I remember watching that because, like, she came out and I was like, I you know, imagining if I was her and, like, would that throw me off or piss me off, you know?
Yeah, it might.
But then they didn't talk about it, or everything seemed fine, so maybe it was cool, but I don't know. It's just one of those weird, uncomfortable Letterman memories I have.
Let's call the chubby chaser couple back.
Yes. And let's not forget to call that bona fide asshole tonight on Pran Funkels.
Okay.
On all new. How long have we been doing the show?
2 hours, 6 minutes.
And 9 years?
Yeah.
How good has it been?
Pretty good.
Someone's in the chat.
Please leave your message for
Lon Raposa.
Salon Lapusa?
Have you seen Cobra Kai?
No.
Oh, well. I won't spoil.
I'd like to.
I won't spoil it. Something about that guy's name is said in that.
Lapusa?
Very similar to that.
Is that what they call LaRusso?
Well, you want me to spoil it? It's not.
No.
No, you should just watch it. Okay, let's call.
Gordelsons.
The questionable cantaloupe seller is next.
Am I muted on my other account?
Doesn't say you are.
Oh, okay. That wasn't going through. Maybe it's just too quiet. Who's this for?
Soundboard.
A questionable cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
It's been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
My
3.
cantaloupe. And it smells like cantaloupe in my pants. Two-day-old cantaloupe.
It's not that bad.
It's been gashed open for 2 days.
Was it left out like in the sun or?
Your call has been forwarded to
Someone
an automatic
scooped the
voice message
seeds out of
system.
it.
337.
Terribly sorry.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left. At the tone, please continue recording. At the end of your message, press 1.
Continue recording, you goddamn motherfucking. I said you cocksucking son of a bitch, stupid piece of shit. I hate you.
Oh, Berta, why are you so upset tonight?
I'm having a bit of a mood swing because I haven't had enough Ganago candy and snacks.
Oh, do they not have the licorice you like there?
They don't have the gumdrops either.
The what?
The gumdrops. Do you see what Mike has got on his screen there?
No, let me see.
What's on Mike's screen?
Oh, it is I cannot see. Oh, it is the mommy making.
Here's all weekend. When your assholes break in games and you're gonna go, you're gonna have friendly people scattered about.
This was a milk run, kid, so let's see how quickly you can do it. Don't waste time on this one. Stay low to follow the river, and don't cut those corners too tight.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1.
Was
To
that
listen to
from-
your message, press 2. Message review.
But it's alright.
When you game into my steel Dylan. Recording your goddamn motherfucking I said you cocksucking son of a bitch, stupid piece of shit, I hate you.
Oh, Bertha, why are you so upset tonight?
I'm having a bit of a mood swing because I haven't had enough Ganago candy and snacks.
Oh, do they not have the licorice you like there?
I don't have the gumdrops either.
The what?
The gumdrops. Do you see what Mike has got on his screen there?
No, let me see.
What's on Mike's screen?
Oh, it is cannot see.
I need to go get another beverage. I'll be right back.
Oh, it is the mommy making.
Here's all weekend. When your assholes break in games and you're gonna go, you're gonna have friendly people scattered about.
Do the listeners know what the fuck's going on here?
This was a milk run, kid, so let's see how quickly you can do it. Don't waste time on this one. Stay low to follow the river, and don't cut those corners too tight.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1.
Was that an arcade?
Yeah.
Root carefully. This was a milk run, kid, so let's see how quickly you can do it. Don't waste time on this one.
Oakland.
Stay low to follow the river, and don't cut those corners too tight.
Nah. I don't remember that game.
Was it like compressed down to 0.05? Like
KBB, PPCS, PS.
yes,
KBB.
KBPS.
PS, BBBBB7. Is it in the chat? Mike? Got that clip? Mike? You know who just is in the chat? Hey man, you know who's just is in the chat?
Hey,
Wow. That's really something when you're on a gummy. I mean, it is without, but...
KB 7 KB. K.
No, there's no KKK on this show.
No. That's not what I was going for.
It's okay. It happened, you know. Are you drinking anything or just high?
Nah, just the devil's lettuce, man.
Is that what it's called?
Devil's lettuce.
Is that what they named it at the shop? Or
I
is
ain't
it?
never heard that.
No, I haven't.
Maybe it's a southern thing.
I don't know. Because like here in state where I do not belong, at Georgia, you can't even get medical. So, but you can get these gummies, no problem. Delta 8, 9, 10.
Oklahoma just had a vote last week, I think, to legalize recreational, and of course it didn't pass.
God, you're so lucky you just got recreational. Like Georgia, it's like Bible Belt place. Except for like Atlanta, Savannah and stuff.
It'll be nice once everybody gets on the same page.
Yeah, I would just like to go back to California and forget about this place, but that ain't happening.
Slowly, dispensaries around here will at least take credit cards, which has been a big deal for a while.
They will?
Yeah, there's a few that will. I mean, they're still charging you a fee. It's basically like they just putting your card into an ATM for you, I think is what it is.
Yeah, that's what they do here also. So
But it's still better.
What's that?
It's still better than having to have cash every time.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need it to, if you can't stop to get cash. But, yeah, I get a $2.50 fee, and then my bank charges another $3 or vice versa or something. So it's better to just get cash,
I had to go renew my card yesterday. So I had to go have my doctor's visit.
How'd that go?
Yeah, pretty good. Shortest damn doctor visit you ever been to. Pretty nice. It's ridiculous, the dog and pony show that you have to go through to get the shit. Like, it'd be nice if it could just be treated like adults.
Well, now, the listeners might not know that Oklahoma just had a vote for...
I just up while you stepped away.
Okay, yeah. You brought that up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so stupid because, like, everybody knows that it's all bullshit. The doctors know, everybody that's in on it knows. But still, you have to go through all this bullshit, and you have to pay $200 to get your fucking license and just jump through all the hoops for no fucking reason. It's easier to get your medical card than it is to get anything.
Yeah.
Wait till your kid gets old enough to drive and you start having to deal with that shit, trying to get them a fucking license. That's damn near impossible now. Anyway, I got my card renewed.
Well, that's good.
I was going to ask you, have you ever used any cooking repellent?
I have not. Okay. I don't know what that is. What does that do?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I found some in the garage the other day. I don't know if I should try to.
You think Patrick would know?
Patrick might know.
If we were to call him right now?
He might. He's pretty smart about that kind of shit.
I don't know if we want to call him right now.
Not that late. No.
Did you do game night?
I listened. I was doing stuff around the house, so I was kind of busy, so I just listened to the show. They were fucking around playing some Mario game that somebody had created that was similar to Mario 1, but kind of looked like Mario 3, but it was all custom stages, and it's a pretty cool game.
Well, wish I could have been on that.
Yeah.
Pran Funkels. Kira, are you there?
Shit. Kira lost mine.
This says Tobed Death Metal? I don't even know what this is.
What?
Oh, they're saying Toby?
Is that a file I sent you or something?
I don't know what it is. It just says Tobed Death Metal, and I guess it's supposed to... He's supposed to sound like he's saying Toby? Right there.
Toby.
That might be... If that's something I sent you, then I might know where it came from, but I'm not sure right now.
Ooh.
Let's make a Pran Funkel.
Toby. Wait.
Okay. Let's make a call.
What did it do?
Call another law firm.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
This call may be slobbered on.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance
Serving record.
purposes.
Good day.
This
Esta
call
llamada
may be
puede ser grabada por razones de calidad.
Thank you for holding. We will be with...
Thank you for calling the law office of Barrios Borquez Attorneys. How may I help you?
Who is it?
This is Dan.
Is this
How may I
Jim?
help you?
Jim?
Dan.
Well, my heavens, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you tonight?
I happen to be real bad.
You what?
Real bad. I haven't heard your
What's
voice
wrong?
since 1983.
I'm sorry, I do not understand.
Hardly even knew your voice, but now that I hear it, I can see the family. I can hear the family relationship here.
I really don't understand. I don't follow, sir. Were you calling for legal advice?
Is this my brother Jim?
No. This is Dan with Barrios Burgos Attorneys.
And
I believe you have the wrong number.
For what?
I don't understand.
What about your eyes? I heard that they were real bad.
I'm sorry, sir. I think you have the wrong number. If I can't assist you any further, I'm going to go ahead and
I had
disconnect the
heard
call,
that
okay?
they were real. David said that you were going to have an operation or something.
I think you have the wrong number, sir.
Going to have an.
going to go ahead and disconnect the call now, sir.
This doesn't sound right.
Hello?
Well, how's the family?
What the fuck?
I was playing Rings. A recording of Rings.
That guy's in a big hurry to get off the phone.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Call back?
What was that? That was a law firm?
Yeah.
Peter Lee says, Patty or Turquoise attorneys refurbished me copper cylinder and re-reamed me pewter inlet. Which seems like some things that John Madden would do. One John Madden would do that kind of thing, and another John Madden would just violently bust through the wall. Just destroy
I'm
all
stuffed
of it.
up. I want relief. Fast.
Neosynephrine starts working in a neosecond.
A neosecond. I like that.
Today, nothing works faster to get you breathing.
Breathing. I like that.
Neosynephrine. Relief in a neosecond.
Was that,
what's his name?
Joe Sorolla?
Was that Joe Sorolla?
No. Some nerd for neosynephrine.
I think that was Joe Sorolla.
I'm stuffed up. I want relief. Fast.
Neosynephrine starts working.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, should we call that place back?
Yeah, what place was it?
The law firm?
This call may be recorded.
This
for
call
quality
may be recorded for quality
Esta
assurance.
llamada puede ser grabada por razones de calidad.
Deja vu, man.
Thank you for calling the law office of Bodies Work with Attorneys. How may I help you?
Hi, Benny had a typewriter thing going on and on the side deal.
I'm sorry, I'd be happy to help. May I have your name, please?
Well, this is Tess.
Okay, and you are reaching Barrios Request Attorney. Is that who you're trying to reach? Yes.
Let me pass you off to David. Can you just hang on a second?
Absolutely.
Hello? Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to
Interesting.
know. I used to laugh at safety. Now they
I'm
call
recording.
me
Connecting.
Three Finger Joe.
What the fuck? Was that from some safety film?
Yeah, shake hands with danger.
What was she saying? This is the recording.
Yeah, I guess she's never heard of hold music.
Yeah. Call him back or move on.
Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to know. I used to laugh at safety. Now they call me Three Finger Joe.
Who was singing that?
I don't know.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance
Sounds like some
purposes.
actual
Esta llamada
country
puede ser grabada por razones de calidad.
Someone in the chat know who that is?
For calling the law office of Barrios Vargas Attorneys, how may I help you?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Thank you for calling law office of Barrios Vargas Attorneys. How may I help you?
Did you come all the way?
You have called Barrios Vargas Attorneys. We're an attorney's office. How can I help you?
Everything's all right?
I'm sorry?
Everything's all right.
Have you dialed the wrong number?
Did you come all the way? I,
Yeah. I'm sorry. Hello?
are you in trouble?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. My name is Stephanie. You're calling Barrios Burgos Attorneys. May I have your name?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not in
Are
trouble.
you in need Okay. So
you-
you're not in need of an
Are
attorney,
you back
correct?
home? Just a minute
I'm sorry?
now. Let me press the button.
No, I am so sorry. I do truly apologize. Do you need to speak with an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, may I have your name?
I got a brainstorm. Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes?
All right, now who are you?
Who's calling me, actually, because my phone just was ringing.
Where are you calling from?
Uh, should we call a bona fide gentleman?
Yeah, I was thinking about him recently,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I still feel like we need to call him.
Okay. He doesn't really talk to anybody. You think I should talk with my voice, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask him why he's a fucking asshole.
Please leave your message for...
Let's block the number. Okay, try that again.
Every once in a while, I just have some memory of this asshole and just think, yeah, that guy was a fucking asshole, and I wish I would have realized it more at the time and like told him when it was going on.
He
One of those
does.
kind of situations.
Yeah.
I wish I would have just told him, fuck you, you know?
Well, maybe you should talk to Marty McFly or Doc, and they can get you back there.
The next best thing to that is to prank call this guy.
Okay, let's do that. Let's block the number. Okay, it just hangs up.
That was a dial hang up.
Yeah, this is what it says. I think you already know this, but that's the caller ID.
Hang on, let me look at the... Oh, yeah.
Weird.
From us. That's, yeah, if you call from our number, that's what it says.
Oh, it must have messed up then, because it said that when I called the bona fide.
That's weird.
Oh, never mind. I see what I did. Right above where you dial, there's a phone number of your phone number.
Yeah.
And that confuses me.
Yeah. That's... I don't like the interface there. Because
Yeah.
I've done that too.
It's really confusing. Okay, now here's the right number.
So was that him to begin with?
Yeah, I think we're blocked, so let's do anonymous.
Just ask him why he's such a fucking asshole.
Okay.
Please leave your
I really would like to hear that.
Want me to try one more? Or a different number?
That's up to you and Mike.
Yeah. Unless Mike wants to move on, I'm good.
Take heed, bitch.
Okay, let's call from a different number.
So we're gonna call him back.
Please leave your message.
Okay, it might be blocked on that one. So let's call Anonymous one more time.
Hello?
Hey dude, what's up? Oh.
Ah, shit.
He never cooperates for calls.
I just wanted to get to... let's see. Call him back.
Alright. I'm just trying
I just
again.
wanted for you to get the question out.
Alright,
there
I will.
Please leave your message for
You motherfucker!
That was Anonymous and he just wouldn't answer. What, what did I
Fuck
say?
him.
What did I say to be hung up on? I don't get it.
Yeah. I think he might, at this point, realize that someone randomly is calling him late at night on weekends.
Oh, the time just went forward over here. That's weird.
And I don't know if he might think that it was me. And I really don't care that much. But I really don't like this man.
Yeah. Should I move on?
I really don't like him more than almost anyone else I've ever really not liked, if that makes any sense to you.
You don't like him in a boat or with a goat or anything?
I'd like for a boat to be hitting him in the back of the head.
The Batsky boat?
Yes, a Batsky boat. While a goat, billy goat sticks its horn up into his ass.
Jesus.
Sometimes there's just like maybe a couple of people in your entire life that you actually just hate,
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that idea?
Yeah. If you really hated them, like probably a select few.
I try not to hate people, but it's hard when they're when you figure out that they're just such a fucking piece of shit. Let's make a Pran Funkel.
Alright, let's call Josh number 2.
Mike, are you still there?
Yeah.
I need someone to mend my Metamucil.
Please leave your message for 5.
I've had some... Oh, Kira, are you there?
Mended Metamucil. Mended Metamucil. Mended Metamucil.
Kira.
Mm.
So I have been meaning to tell you, and I don't think that I have. Have I brought up? Because I think you might not have heard the show where this happened, but we came across the free book guy's son.
You did?
Did I tell you about this?
No.
Yeah, so I made a note, in my notes anyway. It's one of these numbers, and it's a number I think you gave me. We got this guy on some order line, and he sounded just like a younger free book guy.
Oh, man. I wish
and
I could
we might
listen.
have called him back, and it was him that answered, but I'm not sure.
You have his number?
Do you want me to look it up right now?
Sure.
Actually, since I'm bringing... Yeah, that'd be good radio, wouldn't it?
I can go to commercial break.
Let me do a little quick search here.
Okay.
Let's go back to the amended Metamucil line.
Pran Funkels will be right back after this commercial message.
You've just been caught knocking off the Kellogg's Cracklin' Oat Bran. How do you handle the consequences?
Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
Who, me?
Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran? Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
I didn't do it. I did not do it. No, absolutely not.
With the crunchy sweet taste of Kellogg's Cracklin' Oat Bran, an open box is an empty box.
For McDonald's salads, Kathy.
Itchy girl.
And Iron Mike Ditka.
Big Ox.
They come from separate worlds.
It's a man's world.
It's a human's world.
They want different things.
A good quarterback.
Okay.
But there's one thing they both love.
Golf.
No, McDonald's salads. Loaded with fresh vegetables for loads of taste. With 3 new McDonald's own dressings, like Tangy Caesar, Creamy Peppercorn, and reduced calorie red French.
After you, Mike.
Thanks. Nice girl.
Big Ox.
And now back to Pran Funkels.
Mike, did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
You what?
I remember that commercial, but also, like, what the fuck was that, you know?
As you or Patrick said, you have to turn the cereal box upside down and shake it for 8 seconds. Just to know that it's empty.
To determine if it, yeah. I have to turn it upside down and look up in to it, and of course there's not a plastic bag that the cereal's in, it's just the box. Yeah, because if you did turn it upside down, the plastic bag would come out, you know.
Yeah. But the stupidest thing about that whole commercial is, like, he's lying, but he's not. He left her one little oat bran, so no, he didn't eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran.
Cracklin' Oat Bran.
You know how there's just one left and she crunches it? You can hear it.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be... It's in my bookmarks from the podcast. I do have a driving like an asshole fire damage restoration.
Driving like an asshole.
Doesn't that sound like real when you're high, like you're at a pole position thing and you actually hear Patrick's voice instead? Or I just have too big of an imagination?
No, that's... Did you... I put the number in the
Oh, well,
chat.
guess what, Buster? Zoom didn't tell me that, so I didn't. I have to now pull it up. Okay.
I know. Well, I just
Driving
pulled
like
up
an asshole.
Yeah, so this
Wait, were they driving like a dipshit too, or?
no, they were an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, they're speeding and just generally driving like an asshole, like weaving around and driving like an asshole in a company truck. And it was a fire damage truck.
Okay, we know who to use then. What what we should do after this is call the how am I driving, and then get them going and be like, okay, what did the driver do? And then it's like play that intro, driving like an asshole. See what they do. Or not. Hello? This Kathy with her McDonald's salad, or...
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright. Do you have water damage, lady? Mike?
Trying to find it. Which one is it?
Easily offended, lady.
Yes.
That Kathy commercial, based on the Kathy comic, they had it. It's kind of like Garfield. They made it.
What the fuck was that?
What?
What the fuck was that?
A McDonald's salads commercial?
And who was Kathy talking to?
Mike Ditka. A cartoon of Mike Ditka. Let's just hear that. Let's hear it again.
It's a very 80s thing, apparently.
And she says, like, big ox. And it sounds like it might be the same recording of her saying it twice. Or maybe I'm just high. Let's have a playback. Could you play that again?
For McDonald's salads, Kathy.
Ditchy girl.
And Iron Mike Ditka.
Big ox.
They come from separate worlds.
It's a man's world.
It's a human's world.
They want different things.
A good quarterback.
Okay.
But there's one thing they both love.
Golf.
No, McDonald's salads. Loaded with fresh vegetables for loads of taste. With 3 new McDonald's own dressings, like tangy Caesar, creamy peppercorn, and reduced calorie red French.
After you, Mike.
Thanks. Nice girl.
Big ox.
Isn't that the same recording twice of Big Ox? And why would Mike... I think
Mike, so.
I don't think a guy like Mike Ditka would enjoy a McDonald's salad. That's just me. Maybe like Kevin's dad and get the Big Mac or something. So that Kathy animated, it's just kind of like Garfield when he was animated. It used to be a comic strip, and then some R&R happened.
I'm gonna get me some R&R, sitting in the sun like a moon.
Alright, let's call this driving like an a-hole.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and try your call again.
Okay. Let's call NutriBlade knife. Okay, that doesn't... Couldn't place your call. Let's call Emily. Number 3.
We could not complete your call. Please try again.
You're not gonna believe my Daryl and Company story about watching Daryl and Company. If you look at the Zoom chat.
Yeah, hang on. Okay. I don't know what. That was weird. Oh, you wanna... Should we end it? Should we end it?
Yeah. I could make another call or two.
Okay. Yeah, the time change sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah. It's a son of a bitch.
It's called residential.
It's a real Garrow and Company.
Yeah, so you were saying about that girl. Oh, never mind.
This call may be monitored
The
and recorded.
Commish. Water. Hello. Water.
I hung up. I don't know what happened.
They're just sitting there.
I don't know.
This call may be monitored and recorded.
Okay. I hung up. Stupid.
This call may just not ever start.
Yeah. It's called the chandelier repair person.
I'm gonna go ahead and stare at your chandelier for a while.
And Simon's gonna walk on it, too.
Yeah. It's gonna make some creaking noises.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 2.
That was Jack Nicholson Dracula.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Cinnamons and stuff. Well, love you a lot, hun.
My strength is much greater than yours.
Good night.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. Message review.
Cinnamons and stuff. Well, love you a lot, hun.
My strength is much greater than yours.
Good night.
If you are satisfied with your message,
Is that from the Garfield game?
Think again, man.
Alright, well, I gotta go.
Okay, well. Looks like we're gonna wrap it up. Mike, do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, probably best to.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add?
I got an end theme. You want me to play it?
Yeah. Or send,
Alright.
or send it to me. Either way.
Pran Funkels. Love you a lot.
Want to fancy you.
See you back.